Today's topic, knowledge is not power. Hi, I'm Doug Holt, with author of Your Own Story, and this is your Daily Growth Hack, where each day we give you a tip, trick, or insight to help you up-level what we call the 5 to thrive. That is your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, and of course, your business. Now, I'm out traveling with my family, living the author of my own story lifestyle. And so I apologize if you're watching this and you're seeing dimly lit lights, or if you're hearing this and you hear a baby crying or talking in the background. We're having a great time with my family. And one of the topics that came up was knowledge is power. Now, for me at least, when I was a kid watching cartoons, there used to be a commercial that would come on, and it used to say something like, "It's great to learn because knowledge is power."
As your body grows bigger,
your mind must flower.
It's great to learn,
Because knowledge is power.
it's Schoolhouse Rockin', a chip off the block of your favorite schoolhouse rock.
Now, what we're talking about, what I've experienced over decades, is knowledge isn't power. Really, it's action and knowledge combined together that gives you power. Knowledge itself is potential power. And the reason I say this is, how many times have you read a book, been inspired, or gone to a seminar only to come home a week later and been just pumped, and a week later just died off and you just didn't take action? You know, I've read countless books, especially in my early 20s and teens, that I just didn't take action on. Or I've gone to seminars. I do this, where I go to seminars and I'm just like, oh, this is great. I've learned something about my business. I've learned something about relationships, personal development, health and wellness, and just not taking action on it. You know, this is a really good example of how knowledge can be potential power, right? You go to these things, whether it be a corporate retreat or something else, you come back from it, you get expert advice. Now, these daily growth hacks could be a perfect example for you. I hope they're not, but maybe they are. Maybe this is your wake-up call. Maybe you hear one of these while you're working out or driving or commuting on the train. I don't know. I hear from a lot of you, so I know there are all kinds of different places. But you listen to this and you say, that might be a good idea. I might actually try that. And you get home and you don't do anything. Your life takes over. You know, your husband, your wife, your kids, your roommates, whoever it is, starts talking to you, and life just takes over and you just forget that actionable step. And this is why knowledge is potential power. This is also why people with some of the best degrees, some of the highest education, end up working in low-level jobs. They have the knowledge, but they don't take action. They don't actually take action with the knowledge that they have. And so what I want to put out to you today is, where in your 5 to thrive, where do you have knowledge, but you're not taking action? Where is that? So what I want you to do is grab your journal. And if you're working out or doing something else, that's okay. You can take notes on your iPhone, and if you, hopefully you have a voice recorder, you can also take notes there and write out, where in your mind have knowledgeable skills or resources that you're just not taking action on? Where in your body? Is it something you know? Do you know the best workout? Do you know somebody you can contact? Do you know what you should be doing and just not doing it? So what about your soul? You know, what are you not doing? Meditation, sitting quiet time, practicing your religion, whatever it may be for you. Where in relationships do you have knowledge? Do you have something that you know that you can give? Now, some of that relationships could be sharing these daily growth hacks or something else that you're enjoying. And then where in your business? Where in your business is there something you know? And so a great thing I'm going to tell you, business owners, if you were your own consultant, if you went in and you were consulting for yourself, what is the first thing you would change? That's what I want you to take action on. And of course, now that you have some insight, take action now. Because remember, just knowing is potential power. Knowledge and action together is what gives you power, and that's what allows you to live the author of your own story. Now, what I want you to do, of course, is share this with 3 people. Build your tribe. Build your tribe so you guys can have conversations like this, conversations that matter, and also accountability. So when they look at you and they say, hey Doug, you got this knowledge, you got this new tip. How are you taking action on it? Accountability partners really can help you out. Now, if you don't know anybody, go over to authorofyourownstory.com, click on the community button, and we'll set you up with accountability partners and with people that are just like you, people that are actually striving to be better. That's how you get to the next game. That's how you elevate. Now, what I also want you to do is go over to authorofyourownstory.com and sign up for our newsletter. That's authorofyourownstory.com. I say that pretty quickly. I talk fast because I listen to audio fast and just the way I am. So go over to authorofyourownstory.com. get on the newsletter. And why this is so important is because we are constantly releasing new material for free that we want you to have. Now, sometimes these are courses that eventually are going to be costs up to $1,000, but we release them free to our email list ahead of time so you have the opportunity to experience it at no cost to you. We're also doing recordings with people and interviews with people that are actually living the author of your own story lifestyle. Why? Well, we're doing this to inspire you. We're doing this so you can see other people from all walks of life and how they've broken the chains, broken the barriers, and elevated and living their lives with limitless potential. And that's what I want for you. That's it for me today. Of course, as always, go out and be the author of your own story.
I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Growth Hacks. Please put your comments right down below and remember to click subscribe. This way we can ensure that we're delivering these daily growth hacks right to you each and every day. On behalf of the whole team here, remember, go out and be the author of your own story.